Hi, I'm Officer Natasha Hansberger from the Community Engagement Office. Last summer, in collaboration with the Strategic Communication team, we launched a video series that provided insights into the communities we serve and may engage with. Our first video featured a profile of the Afghan refugee and immigrant community, highlighting key aspects that can assist you in responding more effectively to service calls. We are glad to share a brief message from Mr. Darwaish, who works at the Afghan Support Network, a local nonprofit that serves and assists newly arrived Afghan nationals. The members of the Afghan Support Network are eager to engage with PPB. They can serve as a valuable resource by assisting as needed in your daily work and assignments related to the Afghan community. Here's their agency contact information.
My name is Darwaish Zakhil. I am one of the founding members of Afghan Support Network. The Afghan Support Network is the first culturally specific nonprofit organization that targets the needs of Afghans, immigrants, refugees, and Afghan Americans in the state of Oregon. We're more than happy to be involved in any way to play that bridge between the community and other government entities, including the police bureau. If we needed to step in, it could be basically a phone call or an officer or someone needed our help with clear communication or interpretation. We are available to support. Afghan Support Network was created in a direct response to the collapse of the Republic of Afghanistan in 2021. We saw a flow of immigrants and refugees coming to the United States and to our state, and there was a need to provide some culturally appropriate services. There's still people coming, and we, on a monthly basis, we get Afghan here in the state of Oregon. Most of these Afghans they were somehow involved with the US government or previous government. But increasing of Afghan refugees, the biggest factor is the economic situation of Afghanistan. There's no jobs, and there are millions of Afghans that they are, starving. They don't have food. So I think one thing to keep in mind, they don't just come here that they want to. They were forced to come here. They were hoping for a bright future to the country will thrive in, economically and in many other ways. Most Afghans, when they come here, they have that trauma, leaving behind your whole life there. And that takes a little longer time to integrate to the larger community. Afghans are really friendly people. They would be highly delighted to have a relationship and see police officers interacting with them. They don't have a lot of this negative perspectives toward the police. But to be more transparent, they have the fear. The police officers in general in the state of Oregon should work more to interact with Afghans by any way they can and kind of to know a little bit about their culture. There are few restaurants or some food carts that they serve with Afghan dishes. I think food is something that can really bring people together. I think that's where opportunity, if you want to learn more, in those restaurants and stores that we have here around the state, they're run by Afghans, just to go there and just explore what do they do, how is work, and you would see many Afghans in the stores. Go with your uniform and interact with them. Like that's going to be one of way that they can build the trust. There are two languages that's spoken in Afghanistan, primarily. One is Pashto and one is Dari. Pashto, there are some dialects, but if you have an interpreter online, they might understand Pashto, which is common. But with Dari, I've had this experience that they're using a different dialect, which is Persian from Iran. And most Afghans do not understand that dialect. And that leads to a lot of misinterpretation and miscommunication and leads to bigger problem. So I would highly recommend that when you're getting a call for the Afghan family, if the language is Dari or they say Farsi, to get an Afghan interpreter or a person that they can speak the Dari dialect. That is very important. Greeting is something that automatically changes someone's perspective. When you see someone, when we say Assalamu alaikum, it says peace be upon you. And then automatically you build a bond, you build a trust. Salam alaikum is a universal. It's not limited to Afghans. It could be any Muslim When you have a stop, let's just say someone stop a woman with the hijab, you automatically know that she is a Muslim. If you greet her with Assalamu alaikum, I guarantee you she'll be like, oh, he's like a friend to me. We as an Afghan Support Network, with collaboration with other partners, are trying our best to make it as a smooth process for all Afghans. So you can definitely count on the Afghan Support Network as a partner. We cannot make a difference in the nationwide, but I can definitely say we try here in the state of Oregon to make it a smooth transition for Afghans.